Good morning from an incredibly beautiful day at Lalande. As I got up this morning and made my bed, putting all of the cushions back on, I was inspired to tackle Lalande's deep-rooted cushion problem. Now, this may sound like a very minor problem in life, but our B&B season is going to open in just a few short weeks, and I need to tackle the mountainous pile of cushion fillers on one side and cushion covers on the other side. The two have never met, and we have all sorts of different sizes of both, and we also have a lot of cushion covers that are completely hideously broken and other fabrics that we would like to make into cushions for rooms. So there's really a lot of issues going on here, and I'm going to take you with me and just show you the scale of the problem at hand. But first, I need to get, no, not the gin, the fabric scissors, and let's see. Yes, pin chicken. Can't do anything without pin chicken. In fact, I'll take both pairs of fabric shears because I know Philip will be helping me. Measuring tape, critical. And my father's trusty ruler that I use for all of my fabric projects. And now we're going to go through to the linen cupboard where I keep all of the cushion covers and about 100 other things that I really need to work on. This is the cupboard where all of the cushions are kept and the pillowcases. They're not here? Oh, you're in here, Philip.
Yes, I am.
You already taken them out?
Yes, and I've also taken this one out of the room because
yes.
Missing a zip or something.
I don't think he's ever had one.
Oh.
Gosh. Okay.
Well, I think maybe this pillow needs some closure. This project needs some closure. Did you do the petit point or?
Not at all. No. It's always been like that. That
You've bought
pillow.
It like this?
I don't know. It's just always been in my life like that.
All
I think it was my mother's. I don't know where it came from.
Isabel. But let's finish this off.
Yes.
Finish this off. So, you know what I mean. Also, I was hoping to get rid of this one.
Oh, that makes me sad. I know why. Because it's transparent, it's the most lovely organza. You always see a slightly crumpled,
like a wrinkled
pillow inside it.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't really work.
And you can see the edge of the pillow. It's
yeah, but it's such a shame because it's really pretty.
And you've got like 3 more of these already.
Okay,
Put them
they're
in a little
tricky.
pile. If we can send to MIUs, I'd be really happy.
Oh, now these ones, my parents bought many, many years ago in Hong Kong.
Are those what the other ones used to look like?
Yes, the broken ones. Natty's already put the broken ones aside for me. They're downstairs.
Those are lovely, but the ones downstairs are...
No, so you can see what they were like originally, but they all need repairing, the ones downstairs. Mm-hmm. And then we have lots of lovely cushions that we were given in cadeau at the chateau. Look how pretty these are.
Look.
Yes, there should be 3 of those.
Okay. Well, that might be really nice for Rose, if we can find cushion stuff on the beds.
Okay, let's grab everything, and then I think maybe work in the entrance hall because it's nice and light in there.
Okay.
And lay everything out, and then find all of the inners, the cushion inners.
Yes, they're upstairs.
I'll take these down.
Okay.
Meet you in the entrance hall. Okay, it's fine. It's great.
Are you okay?
I've got it. Okay, so you see when I told you that there was a cushion issue, there is a cushion issue in the house. We've gathered everything. Yeah, it's a cushion mountain.
I've basically taken all of the cushions out of all of the rooms except for the ones in our bedroom because we already know that those are staying in there. I've taken everything except for the cushions that match the sofa set they're on.
Okay.
So we're in Isabel's, Michael's.
Okay, anything that actually came with the sofa has stayed on the sofa.
Except for these 2, which are part of the sofa that's in 4
yes.
This one has a cushion. This one.
Oh, so we need to find a cushion for that one.
Exactly. So I just took
that sofa belonged to Nick's parents, so he really loves that. Look who is helping us.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Sif. And I see Thor has come as well, and Gillian. Oh, and the little ones. It's such a beautiful day. But inside, we are here with the European Cushion Mountain.
I think I'm seeing double. These came out of Michael's. I think they should go back in there. Colour is beautiful.
Yeah, the colour's perfect. So that's what we'll do. We'll also work out which pads we need to order, cushion pads, because they're all different sizes, and see which ones we've got. Where are The blank ones.
They're underneath.
So
there's
under
two
here,
there's one there,
and everything else is under here.
Exactly. Those are the ones I took first, so they are right at the bottom.
So what we are hoping to do is to arrange each sofa, each chair, each bedroom with the correct cushions for that room, and then take a photo of them in place so that everyone who is making the bed in that room or tidying that room knows exactly which order the cushions go on the sofa. This is the plan, because what happens is by the end of the year, they've all been mysteriously moved around the house and we've got no idea what is where. And most of these are really wonderful. This one is so beautiful. This is a gift from my aunt.
I love that one.
Isn't that amazing? I think it's it's a royal collection. So this is the Buckingham Palace collection of cushions.
What about that one on the sofa in the dining room?
Yes! I think we have our first winner. Shall we just put it in place now?
Sure.
I actually brought this one through too. Anything black can go on here. We'll end up with a lot more on here in the end, but I feel we're off to a good start for that sofa. So what do you think, Philip? Do we start colour coordinating and just using different chairs to put the ones that match each other?
I think it's a good idea. But also maybe we should think about the rooms that they're going to go in.
Yes, as we do it, we'll think about that. And then also things like this. This is so beautiful. This arrived in Cadeau at the Chateau.
Yes, I really want to make that into a proper cushion with a backing.
Yeah, so this obviously isn't a cushion yet, but that's something we'd like to work on today. No, I know, it's so pretty. And this one also came in Cadeau at the Chateau.
I love that.
That for the kitchen.
Exactly, for the chaise in the kitchen.
So this we want to make as well.
And that was when I took off of the wall in the waiting room. It was nailed into the wall.
So this is again not a cushion, it's a wall hanging.
Is it not? Are you sure?
Yes, it's a wall hanging that's to go through
okay.
through a pole.
I thought that could look good in the marquee.
I think it should be a cushion in the marquee. I agree with you. So that will be another one.
Or in the window salon, frankly.
This is the marquee's sitting room. I know this. I'll put that aside.
Those were in the window salon. So it's good that we're looking at that now.
Completely the wrong place. Okay, we know this is for Michael's and that goes very nicely with it.
Yeah, because it's Michael's photo. I love that.
Yes, so that's tack room over here. Oh look, now you've got to come and see them. They're really curious.
Wow,
Look.
Love.
It's love, life and laughter.
Love is the male, right? We've decided?
Yes. A magnificent one at the front. These two glorious cushions are being set aside for the Grand Salon.
They'd be absolutely perfect for there.
I love them. Because anything that's really representative of Lalande, I want in that room, which is going to be kind of the showcase of Lalande when it's finally restored. And, well, this is an amazing portrait of me made by Wendy Grimwood, who is a legend. I mean, Wendy, I love it. And this one is one of the cushions that Brenda Gibbons had made. For those of you who don't know Brenda Gibbons, she runs the Escape to Chateau de Lalande and More page on Facebook. And she sent us a gift of lots of amazing cushions. More will be seen. And this is the old engraving of Lalande in the 19th century. You can tell it's the 19th century because of the clothing of the people on the bridge, early 19th century.
Yeah, it's before the fire.
Yes, it's before the fire.
And
lovely even window placement that we don't have anymore, and an old chapel that no longer exists.
Is that the chapel?
Yes, look, that looks like a chapel.
It could be.
And the old towers.
That's the thing I was looking at. I'm thinking...
And the lake. Towers are reflected into the lake. So these are really important ones for the Grand Salon.
Yes.
They're going aside for that. This is a lovely Designers Guild cushion. I love Designers Guild. I love the colours. I love the exuberance of it. And I used to go to the sale every July in their shop on the King's Road because they're incredible, and then they would sell the cushions much more cheaply then. So I have a lot of Designers Guild cushions, actually most of them in London, but there are a few here, I think.
Bien Roger?
Could be Bien Roger. I'll put it here for a while. We can think about it as we're looking at the other colours. These two I bought years ago in Istanbul.
It's got a broken zip.
Is it broken? Oh no, it's broken. Okay, it goes in the mending pile.
All right.
So I bought them years ago in Istanbul.
I think they're beautiful.
And these are for the Petit Salon.
Yes.
So this is for the Petit Salon. I will put it here. And this is for mending. Mending pile. Mending pile here, Philip. Mm-hmm. That's not going to be any cushion in that pile. That's empty. I made this one. I made this Christmas a few years ago for a nice winter room.
Did you ever finish it though?
Yes, it's an envelope one.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, see?
Oh, never mind. I didn't say anything.
Honestly, Philip.
You would never.
Outrageous accusations and slurs going on around here.
I really like that one. It was in Bon Maman. I think think it could go back there, or maybe we keep it to one side for when Jerry's apartment is done.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no, that's perfect. I love it for that. Okay, Gerald.
You're not going to have enough surfaces.
I'm beginning to realise that, thank you, but I'm just trying to stay positive right now. This is the Gerald coffee table. Look at this. This fits this one.
Great. So we just need to make a backing and
Yes.
then... Great.
Looks as though we're going to have to bust out the sewing machine.
It's still there.
This one was sent this week in Cadeau at the Chateau, and it is beautiful. It's the softest velvet. And these were put aside by Natty because when I told you about these, this is what they look like. And after decades in my parents' sitting room in the sunshine,
I mean...
this is what they now look like. They were the same. These are just a little bigger. That is what happened to the silk. So I think it's silly to actually get rid of them because this is all fine. The back is fine. The zips are fine. So I think we just replace the inner part.
Great.
And we were sent some beautiful fabric.
Was it the pheasant fabric?
This one, yes, pheasant fabric that I think would go very nicely with those colours.
I like
that.
those.
I think that's-
Winter salon would be amazing.
It would look really pretty in there. So that's another project. We have 3 of these. We may well end up finding more of these and this fabric. So actually the project is growing. I love this one. Look how cute he is. And I think with a little tartan, it's right for Jerry's.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Really good. In a bit of a cushion crisis.
Can I help you?
Actually,
Anyway?
would you like to sew with us?
Yeah? Okay.
Yes. And
Yeah,
then there
fine.
were 3.
Oh, I don't know. I agree.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yes.
I love that one. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I love it too. It's another Royal Collection one.
Oh.
And in fact, these ones are that I bought at Designers Guild. They sell them there. So part of me going crazy in the sales every year in Designers Guild.
You know, that would be perfect in Bon Mama.
Colours go quite well. Okay, so there's a Bon Maman here. They might end up together. We'll see. And one of my absolute favourites. This is from 100 Stars. They make the incredible robes. And they sent my mother this cushion to match her robe. And it's velvet.
Lovely.
I love that.
Really? Oh,
in fact, you should be holding that all the time with what you're wearing, Auntie.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
me.
Disappears,
It does. But these are really strong
lovely.
colours.
Yeah.
I'm not
mean-
sure they're right for Mummy's room, but she loves it, so I might get in trouble if I take it out of Mummy's
Maybe we
room.
should put it in her chaise longue.
Yeah, okay, so probably back to Mummy's
Yes.
room, this one. Especially as it does match her robe.
Yes. This is a gift in Cadeau.
Oh,
So
hedgehogs.
that was in my room. It's going to go back there. but
Okay.
I took it here.
So put it aside in a Phillips room pile.
Well, look.
They actually look quite cool against the wallpaper in here. They look as though this exotic wallpaper has some little hedgehogs just
Little critters.
nestling at the base.
So, but like, look.
That's nice together.
Yeah, you're having a
Exactly.
woodland theme.
That's nice.
Well, just
Yeah, but
autumnal,
also
I
the
think.
colour.
Oh, I didn't notice the bunny here. I saw this.
Had you not seen that?
Weirdly, I saw it as a squirrel.
Oh, it kind of does look like a squirrel.
Yeah, because I thought that was a tail. I didn't realise.
Right.
Of course, it's 2 bunnies. So adorable. All right, so hedgehog and squirrel together.
Yes.
Never
Together.
shall be parted.
There you go. Back to cut pile. Those were sent as a gift in Cadeau,
Yeah.
and they also look really good in the sofas here.
Okay, I'm going to put them in the pile for the Marquis sitting room because
Okay.
I think they'll look incredible with the wallpaper in there as well.
All right.
But we can change our minds and maybe.
There
bring
should
them
be
in here.
4 of them, I think.
Okay.
4 of
All right.
those.
Oh, there's another one. Yes. Haha.
already
I've
there.
spotted one.
And I think there's also
What's
2.
that one? I'm doing really well with these now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and look, Christmas.
Ah, yes. So the other ones are inside. These were sent in Cadeau, and they're wonderful.
Yes.
And very Christmassy.
Yes.
However, I think we should take them off now.
Oh
that Christmas
yes,
is
and we'll
over.
keep them for Christmas, and we'll
Exactly.
use these like that. That's a weird superhero moment as you kind of rip that apart and show something else underneath.
They have been known for that, yes.
Oh yeah, all the time. Andy, look, this is the one that you bought me.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Love this one.
The first time when I came
Yes.
over. Yes.
I love it because
Lovely.
it's always reminded me of Daddy's art.
Yeah. That's
And
why I bought
I have to
it.
show you,
Yes.
I got the most beautiful plate sent from Austria with just yellow squiggles on a white background. Did you see it in
No,
Cadeau?
no,
It's so pretty.
sorry.
And I really want to put it in the same room as this.
Oh, wow.
That's
yeah.
really pretty.
This is well with it together.
Ah, yes.
Oh yes, exactly.
Yeah, because-
yes, I mean this.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone forgets.
Yes. That's
This was a gift, by the way. I did not have this made to control everyone in the house.
Isabel has one too, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, now this one, I think we have 2 cushions.
Yes, one has got a unicorn.
Yes, because in the Wedgwood room that we've now made beforehand...
Oh.
Yes, there it is. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, there it is.
I have huge matching curtains that used to be in the Wedgwood room that aren't needed there anymore.
Yeah.
But as you're holding it up, I think they look incredible with this wallpaper. And we've got all of those curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like fantastical animals that live within the wallpaper.
Theme.
I think they would look amazing in a Grand Salon.
Could do, but I'm not sure what the colours will be there yet.
Or
Because I think
maybe
they
in
look
your
great here.
room because of the hedgehog.
Yes,
Yeah.
it looks like a hedgehog. There's a porcupine.
Really love them. So they've got to go somewhere really nice.
Do you think they need a bigger pillow inside of it?
Yeah, really
I'll take those out because they're tiny little cushions inside there. Okay. So I've just seen what's inside this one.
What's inside?
More of the broken ones.
How many of that are there?
There were loads. There were absolutely loads. And obviously I just thought, oh, well, I may as well use it. Oh, no, the back of this one's gone as well.
Ah, okay.
So the back of this one can't be reused. We could still reuse this edge. Yes, so, right, that's a bit more work. I'll just add the work pile now. I've carried on making a pile of everything for repair, which is getting quite tall.
Do you know someone? RLJ. Ralph Lauren Jarvis.
It is Ralph. It's just Ralph Lauren. I don't know why there's a J. I have no idea. That's a mystery.
Ralph Joseph Lauren.
So this one, yes, has always had this broken.
Can we just take that off?
I know. Let's just take it off.
Because I really like this.
It's
but
really fun.
That's a bit.
Yeah. Let's put that in the repair pile and take it off altogether.
Right.
The entire room is strewn with cushions and cushion innards and is weirdly colour coordinated, only not quite yet. I've been going through all of the cases here and I found this, which is not at all cushion covers. This is my mother's collection of those antique pockets. I think that people used to have them on their beds and they would have their nightgowns in them. And look how beautiful they are. And she has lots and lots of them. I actually think they would make very beautiful cushions. This one's very damaged, sadly. I think that one isn't usable, but it has little hand embroidered rosebuds on it. All of this embroidery.
Yes, they're lovely. All handmade.
Yes,
And
yes,
enormous.
all handmade.
Yeah.
And people aren't that interested in them anymore. And Mummy had been collecting them for a long time. It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
This is a modern one. Still pretty. Gosh, look at the work on that one. It's just extraordinary. Different sizes. And this would have had a lovely ribbon through there.
Yep.
It's a small one.
What a collection.
It's a lovely collection.
Yes.
And I think they would look beautiful on a bed. But that's not what we're working with at the moment. So I'm just going to put these aside. And we're practically at the end of the pile, actually. I think we are nearly there. These are bolsters. I have to order bolsters for them.
Are all of them bolsters?
These ones, I think so.
The big ones too? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Let's just order bolsters for them.
Great.
And that's what's great about doing this. We see that we've got a lot here that we also need to order cushions for. These are all quite big and we haven't got any of those. I'm going to measure up and order these, and Philip, you're going to start repairing these. But I think we should stop for lunch first. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah.
We've done a lot. It's actually taken us a really long time to do all of this.
Maybe there's a leftover of the nettle soup.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, nettle soup time.
Yeah.
Lunch was a little longer than expected, and it's actually quite late now, and we still have a massive pile of cushions to deal with.
And Anna's been drawing.
I know, so this is what's more exciting. I'm really excited to show these to all of you. I've already made a video about them for my patrons this week, but you've also made some new ones since then. So even if you're one of my patrons, there's a new painting to see here. We'll start with the new one, for those of you who've already seen Andy's art, and that is Chambre du Parc. This is beautiful, Andy.
The colours, they're so soft.
Yes.
And compared to other rooms.
Yes.
It's almost blending in all the
Yes.
the drapes and
It's a very feminine bedroom.
yeah, indeed it is. And then some black accents.
Yes.
And that's it.
I love it.
Yeah.
But the ones that you had already shown to my patrons, could you show to everyone? Because this whole book is a joy. And you've made all of this since you got here this time.
Yes, indeed. This is a special book.
You're so fast.
And I start here.
And you made the book as well, right?
And I made the book.
You made the book?
Yes, I did. So,
That's this room. Are the flowers in the woods?
Yeah.
The anemones.
And that's nice of this period of time to be here, because I see different kind of flower things, colors.
There's something extraordinary every different season.
Yeah, indeed.
And these are all the objects in Bonne Maman.
Yeah.
You're so talented, Andy. This gives me joy. Oh,
yeah.
Ludwig. Yes, he looks like he rules the roost, quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. No, I think this is one of my favourites. The Winter Salon. Well, looking at it now, you think, well, which cushions would work?
We could
But
do it
aside,
like
they could
this.
actually work quite well, the ones we were planning for that. Yes. Then we have... Yes! You were describing this as a sort of art piece you're making.
Yeah. I'm always looking in Emma's for weird things.
Emmaus is the local charity shop. It specialises in weird objects, actually. So,
and then suddenly I combined it in my head for.
but is this
art
what I've
objects.
seen over
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
Because I remember
Indeed.
not knowing what that was and noticing it on the chair.
Yeah. This is actually a plant stand.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
several things you're putting together.
Yeah, and then I found this, but Emery, he makes for me a hole in it. And then I thought, well, I can use it like this.
Yes.
I put this on.
Okay.
And I found this. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's so weird. So I put it there. And look, it matched. Just
the sizes.
size of it. And then this is, and suddenly everything
Came together.
came together. And
What do you think it will be? Or it's just it's going to be
in
just
the
a work
end,
of art?
it will be a bird's house.
Oh, darling, that's just
Like this.
Oh, darling.
And maybe I will use the threads and
Yes.
weave a little entrance.
Yes.
And maybe I will put here also a little bit thread to close it.
Yes.
But I'm not sure. It depends on how I'm going. And and then I glue it all together.
You're so creative. You're so creative.
So that's what I like on Emma's, to find these objects.
It sparks the imagination, doesn't it?
Yeah, yes, indeed.
And there's other wonderful ones in here. And look at this, the Wedgwood room. That was the new one last year. So that's lovely to see you painting that one. And we'll just go through quickly because there's so many, but Pea Cocktail Corner, very, very popular area in the house.
And I mean, if you want to see more of them or more in depth, then Andy's got an Instagram account as well.
Oh, yes.
Yes, of course.
That's me.
Hello, Emily, Pavlina and Dan. Oh, I love it. This is the single bedroom in the attic. I really love this room. It has an original paisley print wallpaper. And actually, we put this cushion aside for it earlier.
Oh, look at
See?
this. Yes.
Almost
There
as though
you
we
go.
know what we're doing, which is a very rare moment. We're all surprised by
Speak
that.
for yourself.
That looks
We
really
can
good.
keep going down
Yeah,
here
any
to
more of
this
the
pile.
yellows and the sort of pinks. This is a great pile. This was actually the perfect. This is what we needed
Yes,
to plan the
indeed.
cushions.
Indeed.
This book. This is your gouache. I like this one very, very much. And are there any more?
Yeah, there's
Oh, your rhubarb
my
that you're
rhubarb.
taking home. And then the new painting
the
that
new
you've done
painting,
today.
yeah. So, but when I come back, I will fill this all up with more drawings.
It's the Lalande book.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thank you for showing us that. That was nice, and I would like to sit and look at that for hours, but we have to start working because we have this pile, and we've left it a bit late. So many things happened today that we just couldn't get back to the cushions. I'm on just the last couple of stitches here. Oh, there we go. That was a lot easier than I thought at the end. The problem is that where there wasn't the ribbon, it's just nice and smooth, and where there was, we have this sort of band.
indentation.
Yeah, a little indentation. So I'm thinking I might run up to the attic and see if I can find any kind of red or navy trim for this, because I think it'll look a lot better. I really do need to get lights in these cupboards. Okay, anything that looks reddish. Oh, hang on. I was looking at all of these with it, and I think the closest I have is probably this. So I'm going to check if there's enough, and if there is, I'll take it downstairs. What are you working on?
So I found this fabric that was set in Cadeau last week.
Yes, and we said at the time, that's very nice for cushions. Yes.
Exactly. So what I'm doing is I'm pinning the right sides together.
Okay.
So this is the front.
Yes.
This is it's going to be the back. This is the front of the back panel. And because of all the tassels, I'm trying to hold them down.
Yes.
And then pin above them, if that makes sense. So that they won't...
Yeah, and then you'll just run along all of that.
Exactly. I'm thinking about maybe leaving a little bit of an edge because the tartan is quite fun. So there'll be more...
Yeah, that is fun. I like that.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. I think that's really nice. Yeah. You've done so well with your project.
Well, so it's done. I turned the inside out.
Yeah.
Don't look at my stitch work. It's not very good. But this is fine. It's just a little pocket. Do you want to see what it looks like?
Yes, I'm not at all surprised that you just went straight in with the bunnies. The most exciting one for you. Those two fabrics go so well together. It looks as though you bought it like that, honestly. It just looks perfect.
Again, don't look at the stitch.
No, it's really good.
It says both are from Cadeau.
Oh, look how darling it is. You're putting me to shame. You've done an entire cushion. I haven't finished my trim yet. And you're getting on with your next project.
Yes.
Using an old tablecloth for the back. Because
some holes in it.
it's got some holes in it, so we can't really use it on the tables anymore. And it's kind of perfect to be using an old tablecloth for a cushion that's going to be going in the kitchen.
Yes, that's true. So what I'm doing is I'm basically cutting the same size, but with a little allowance.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be using the thing that's already hemmed on this side. I'll show you in a sec. Wait, let me just finish this. So what I'm doing is I'm folding this into
you're going to use
itself.
that as your bottom edge, of course.
Exactly. So I don't have to...
Yes, and all of the other edges are stitched anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't wait to see this one.
This one's going to be really easy just because it's already got the stitch here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get on with that.
It's really beautiful,
It's
this
lovely.
one. Lovely.
That's
Look
really
at
a
it.
triumph, that one.
And the colour suits me.
You just look good holding cushions. This is what we've been noticing all day. Everything suits you.
For your Tinder profile. How are you getting on?
Well, this is terrible. I can't keep up with you. You're just going so fast. Look, the chicken's... Oh,
Spinning chicken?
spinning chicken. I am
What are you doing?
tackling this one. Well, the problem here is that this one just didn't have any kind of closure.
Ah, yes, and a seam
Give
allowance.
the cushion closure. And,
Closure for the cushion. 2022.
So I think the easiest way of doing this is to actually sew that along the top part like this.
Yes.
And then in fact just close it after that with a very loose running stitch that can just be taken out when we need to wash it. So I'm just pinning this in place and then I'll run it up on the machine.
It's finished.
Finished. The one I'm most excited about.
I did an excellent job on this. Look, I was trying to hide these.
Oh, the little old rust pin marks.
Yes.
They're part of the character.
It's rustic.
Yes.
It's rustic.
Rusty rustic.
yes, exactly. Rustic. Nice, yes.
It's quite late. I think we're starting to hallucinate now. We're going to be dreaming about cushions. Ta-da! Love it.
I think it's quite all right.
It's going to be really pretty on the chaise longue in the kitchen.
I mean, we're next to the chaise. Do you want to see it next to it?
It's perfect and it's so nice with the curtains. I absolutely love it. Philip, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm getting there now. I'm beginning to realise I might not have needed the extra strip because in fact I'm attaching it straight to the tapestry, but I think it makes it much stronger. So I'm quite happy I did it that way anyway.
And it's on the top of the cushion, right?
Yes, it's really silly, but the open part was at the top of the pattern. So in fact, it really needs to be quite neat. It's really late at night now. We're exhausted, but we just can't stop. We're in a cushion making frenzy. I have completed these three. And to be fair to Philip, you're doing all the more complex jobs. Philip has cut a pheasant out of this fabric and has placed it in here. I think it looks great.
The colours work really well.
Yeah, the colours work brilliantly.
I cut out all of this. The beautiful...
Yeah. So it's going to be a pity to lose that. I mean, admittedly, this is rather Chinese and this is not. So stylistically, it doesn't make much sense.
But colour-wise, it does.
Colour-wise, it's great. But also, I think of the winter salon as the global room.
Right.
So I don't mind mixing different styles like that in there.
Horatio's going to have some company.
Oh, thank goodness, Horatio. For all of you who don't
family
know,
pictures.
Horatio is our stuffed pheasant who lives in the winter salon. And he did need a friend. So how are you planning...
Brother.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's an entire family tree right there.
That's all of them, is it?
Family twig.
So how are you planning to do this one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, actually, I do know. So I had to cut all of that.
Yes.
This is the remainder of that. I'm going to stitch this here.
Yes.
Just with a top stitch. I'm done.
What? No.
Yes.
This is it for tonight. Finally. But this is the one I'm really excited about seeing.
Okay, me too. This is just a bit of making do with what we have.
But I like that. I like the fact that we're finally using the fabrics that we've been sent and repairing the things that we have.
I mean, I haven't...
It looks so good. No, but it looks better than I thought it was going to look.
Good.
What do you think?
I haven't properly seen it. Let me just quickly get rid of the...
Also, I think you're slightly hallucinating after the amount of time you spent at that sewing machine.
At the end, I was like, oh, that's not straight. Oh, great. Oh, well, okay. All right. Let's just... Yeah.
That's superb.
You like it? Well, I think it's a lot better. Can you hold this?
That is a very sophisticated cushion, sir.
I think it's a lot better than...
I really think that's an improvement.
Which one do you prefer?
Mine is a tough choice. Well, we haven't actually managed to get any of the cushions into the rooms yet, but I think we've done really well. Here's the one that I did. It's transformed. So much better.
And that's for the tack room?
That's, I think, for the tack room, but we still need to work out exactly how they go together. Then there are these three. They will be for one of the bedrooms.
I think rose. Right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll be lovely in there. And then there's possibly my favourite cushion of the day.
That's my room.
It's quite funny because I realised afterwards, because I said, I thought it was a squirrel. There is a squirrel, which I also didn't notice before. Bunnies and a squirrel. A superb cushion. And the back looks so pretty with it.
That's also from Keller. It's from last week's.
It's lovely. And then there's, of course, the one that we've already put into the kitchen. And I think, I've got to hand it to you, Philip. This is the cushion of the day.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. The most sophisticated cushion that we have created today. The beautiful Horatio's brother cushion. I love it. Well, you will see all of the cushions going into the rooms because in the next few weeks we'll be filming the preparation of each of the bed and breakfast rooms at the beginning of the season. So do look out for that. We will have a lot more cushion action, but really properly seeing them in place as we prepare the rooms. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun making them, and honestly, I feel like if I just put my head against this, I'll be asleep within seconds. So I'm going to say good night to you all and see you next week.
If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like because it helps us enormously with the YouTube algorithm, and for more Chateau content, don't forget to subscribe. A huge thank you to all of my patrons, especially the Dauphins and Dauphines of Lalande, Yadeland Ether, Alice Allen, Bill Ballard, Dan Bander, Wailing Banshee, Cecilia Begum, Denise Behrens, Lauren Bell,
Amy Bennett,
Jill Bidwell, Candice Blackburn, Danal Banakovich, Candice and Ed Borkowski,
Kevin Burrowbridge,
Brandon and John Michael, Paulina Calabra, Matthew Chupp, Gregory Clear, Linda Sue Concepcion, Erin Conklin, Zoe Dork, Sylvia Dem, Jim Demersman and Richard Patternord, Sakura Dennis, Jason Doobie, Jackie Ellison, Nicholas W. Fairfax, Kevin Fossum, Fifi Greenberg, Donald Guttmiller, Crystal Hardy, Delane Holbrook, Kim Hasselhoff, David and Tong Henderson, Camilla Herrera, Jacqueline Holmes and Ken Bates, Karen and Mike Hopper, Sandra Hawley, John Hostetler, Melissa Jansen, Sandra Carafa, Brian Kelsey and Phil Burnt, Jimmy Kemp, David Summerlalan, Morgan Lawley, Angel Leonard, Elizabeth and Eno, Shelley Little, Janet Huff Lombard, Radhika Madala, Marina, Frank Martin, Grant and Erin McClune, Joanna Morton, Jerry Mullen, Karen Nicholson, Kathy Norrie, JC Ward, Ellen Person, Wendy Piatek, Frank Poposky and James Snow, Tamara Price, Carol Quimby Bonan, Armin Rahman, Tonya Renee, Colette Retif, Hanny Ross, Mary Ryan, Elizabeth Scanlon, Sven Schreiber, Jennifer Shanks, Sharon, Rebecca Shorrock, Carl and Laurie Siebert, Teresa Sloan, Sabina Soapti, Nanette Solverson, Monty Stopura, Renee Valelli, Victoria, Jessica Walker, Laura Watkins, Lucas Wallen, April Westervelt, James Whalen, Linda Veast, Christine Wilson, Greg Wood, David Young and Ludovico Ordinazzo. And thanks to all of you.